Good morning, Colonel Bai. It's Wednesday, January 19th.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Dylan.
And here are your morning announcements.
As you all know, there are some very important new lunchtime protocols that are now in place. Here is what is effective today.
Hey CB, and welcome back. As we return to in-person learning, we have some new lunch protocols to limit the spread of the Omicron variant. Please ensure you are following all of these rules, as this is the best way to keep yourself and others safe and healthy. As of this week, there will be no consumption of food or drink permitted in the corridors at any time. All students, including grade 9s, will eat lunch in their morning classroom or outdoors, with the following exceptions. Students may temporarily lower their mask when actively eating or drinking in the classroom. Students may leave the classroom and move freely about the corridors after they have finished eating. During the lunch break, students may not enter classrooms other than the one they were in for their morning class. Grab-and-go healthy snacks will be available 9 to 9:30 a.m. and 12 to 12:35 p.m. in room 114. Remember, Cougars, the sooner we can contain this latest wave of cases, the sooner we can return to normal schooling. So stay safe, CB.
You heard the guy. Be sure to be safe, and as hard as it may be, you gotta follow these protocols.
I will stay safe and follow those protocols.
Exuberant.
Valentine's Day and CB's annual Love Day are right around the corner, so it's time to practice your funniest, cutest, cheesiest, appropriate pickup lines. Send in a 30-second video of yours to the CB Stucco Instagram page for a chance to win prizes from the Den. Speaking of which, do you have any pickup lines lined up, Josh?
I have one just for you.
Let's hear it.
Are you a bank loan?
Yes.
Because you got my interest.
This guy's going far in life. Speaking of things that will get you far in life, Photo Day is scheduled for January 21st. Stay tuned to CV to hear if that date changes.
Alright, picture this, Dylan. You're
Yeah.
a student in a faraway country.
I fully can't imagine that, honestly.
Well, thankfully, you won't have to.
COVID has affected my school life by we had to move majority of lessons online to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 in a big way, and the lessons we did have in school, we had to wear masks, and we also had to keep a distance from each other, as well as all teachers had to be behind a glass screen, so therefore no contact was allowed, which is quite hard in a dance environment.
We have dividers in our cafeteria, so it's really difficult for people to communicate with each other because the dividers basically blocks out all the sound. And a lot of times I feel like when I'm eating alone because people just don't talk that much and we're just on our phones, which is already a thing before pre-COVID. But now that there's dividers and there's a mask and we don't really have an incentive to talk, it's just really hard to connect with people.
So what England did to handle the pandemic is that our government made us go into 3 lockdowns in total. In the first lockdown, you were only allowed to mix with people from your household. And if you wanted, you were allowed to meet someone outside your household, but it was only one person, and you had to be 2 meters apart outside. And all non-essential shops closed as well.
Back in 2003, there was an epidemic here called SARS, and that came from China, and a lot of people died as a result of it, and it really instilled fear and a lot of doubt in people towards the Chinese government and towards how our government has been handling cases. So our government started to revamp a lot of things they do with disease control. And when COVID happened, our government just really started to focus more on the travelers coming from China and how to deal with things like that.
That's a very eye-opening experience.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Well, in other news...
Oh, hold on. What is that accent?
It's Western.
Speaking of Western, have you all applied to the University of Western Ontario for full-time studies next year? Do you have a 90% plus average in all of your grade 12 U or M courses? Apply for Western's National Scholarship Program, which includes a variety of scholarships, some of which are valued up to, get this, $65,000. Our school can nominate 4 students, Email your application essay to Miss Badgery in guidance by 3:30 on Monday, January 31st. Find more information about the requirements of this scholarship on Western's website. So, how are you adjusting back into in-person learning, Josh?
I can't lie, my first day back, absolutely horrendous.
Really?
All right, guys, great to see your faces. Welcome back. Very important class today. We've got to cover. And are you still sleeping?
No, I'm here.
You're sleeping. Wake up. Oh my goodness. Lexanne, what are you doing right now on your phone?
Sir, I'm having Wi-Fi issues. I think I'm just gonna disconnect and try again later. Yeah.
Lexanne, we're here physically in class
I
together.
can't hear you. I'm having Wi-Fi issues.
What? Richard, no eating right now in class, please.
Sorry, sir. Is my camera on? Oh, sorry about that. My apologies. Don't worry. Won't happen again.
Richard,
Hey, Mom, can I get some more milk, please?
you're in class. I can still see
Sir,
you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mom is not here. And Dylan, what are you doing right now? We're trying to get this meeting going. Class is started. Can you focus? Mic not working. Well, first of all, you spelled mic wrong. And secondly, you don't need a mic. You're standing 20 feet away from me. Who's me? Where's that? Josh?
Sir?
Yes,
Can I go into a breakout room with Dylan?
A breakout room?
Yeah.
We are in class together. He's literally sitting.
Breakout room.
Okay, let's get this class started now. Anyway, guys, so what we have to continue with is, you know what? I give up. You guys just aren't ready for in-person learning yet. Obviously, there's going to be an adjustment period. Class is over for today.
I love your dog.
You can't see my dog or my dad.
Hey, how long have you been standing there? Mr. Barrett, I've been waiting for you to let me into the meet.
It's not a meet, Aiden. It's in-person learning. Everybody's having that problem understanding that. So class is over for today, but when you come back tomorrow, don't stand and wait for me to let you into a meet. Just come into class and take your seat.
Wait, so I can just come in?
You can just come in. We're back to in-person learning. Bennett, class is over. I give up.
Yeah, I just completely blocked that from my mind.
Understandable, me too. But don't block this! Please remember to follow OPH guidelines to help keep everybody safe.
I will not block that.
Amazing.
Now, it's time for your favorite segment of the week. Weigh in Wednesday!
We asked you guys if you think Trump would win the 2024 election, and 52% of you said no.
Fascinating.
What about you, Dylan? Are you Republican or Democrat?
Actually, I'm Irish.
Wow.
When asked what social media app y'all use the most, 25.9% of you guys said they use YouTube the most, with TikTok coming in a close second at 22%. What about you, Josh?
The only socialization I get is from Clash of Clans, so that wasn't up there for some reason. I don't know why.
Interesting.
And finally, we asked if students should be provided with a heavy-duty N95 mask, and 80% of you guys said yes.
Why settle for 95? Let's hit N100.
Let's go, just like my math mark.
Yeah.
And unrelated, but God, I love the Leafs.
Oh, me too. Me too. My favorite football team?
That's
That's all from us today, CB. Have a Wonder Woman Wednesday.